Good morning. Happy Wednesday morning, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday morning medical Qigong practice. My name is Mary Francis. I'm one of Benji Marley's medical Qigong students. If you heard just now, my husband's ringtone is Shake Your Love. So it's a great way to get us energized for the Wednesday morning medical Qigong practice. Today we get to do our Golden 8 practice. So let's go ahead and warm up, opening out to the left. I'm going to try to mirror you. Our feet are parallel. And take just a moment to settle into the space. Allowing the bottoms of the feet to melt into the earth. Softening the knees. Relaxing the low back, dropping the tailbone to create some space in the lumbar spine. Relaxing the shoulders. Allowing the shoulders to rest over the hips, so not too far forward and not way far back. The tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth as we're softening the jaw, relaxing the musculature of the jaw. Breathing in and out through the nose. Allowing the very top of the head to reach up into the sky, creating some space in the cervical spine. And then we'll start with our tapping. I'm trying to mirror you all. So you're going to be tapping with your right hand to open up the left side of the body first. Allow your mind's eye to connect with the area with which we're tapping. Wiping out anything we don't need or want, letting it go back to the earth so that the earth can utilize it. Then we're widening our stance by stepping out further with the left. I'm going to scoot over. So I'm in frame, opening up the channels in the lower half of the body. We're tapping the in thigh and then up at the hip. Relaxing into the momentum. So really releasing the shoulders, elbows, wrists. And transitioning, working from the hip down the inner aspect of the legs towards just above the ankles or wherever it's comfortable for you. And the lateral aspect of the legs, working back on up towards the hips. Once you reach the hips and the glutes, sliding that left foot a little closer to the right, maintaining that hip width, shoulder width distance. Continuing up to the low back. Waking up the low back energy, the kidney energy. And placing the palms at the low back, circling down the sides and up the spine. Resting the palms at the low back, closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath in the chi to the low back, allowing the kidneys to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to travel and flow to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the palms, resting at the low back. Exhaling, allowing that energy to flow to wherever it's needed. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, allowing the mind to relax into the breath. Allowing the breath to relax the body. And allowing the chi to flow freely to wherever it's needed. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes, letting the arms come back down to the sides, and closing by bringing that left foot back to the right. So we're working on our Golden 8 series this morning. If you're new, please don't feel like you have to learn all of these exercises all of today. Just enjoy the process, and the more you practice, the more familiar and cozy they will be to you. Opening up for our lung and large intestines exercise, reach for happiness. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Continuing on at your own pace. Allowing your breath to dictate the movement. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our archer exercise for the heart and small intestine. Opening. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Allowing the breath and the movement to be woven together. And ready to close. Closing. Our spleen stomach exercise between heaven and earth. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. Out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our pericardium Sanjiao exercise, turning the back. Inhaling. And exhaling. Getting ready to close. Releasing and closing. Our liver gallbladder exercise, twist and release, opening. Inhaling. And exhaling. Getting ready to close. Closing. And then for health, our kidney urinary bladder exercise. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In, out. Inhaling back to the start. Getting ready to close. Closing our energy punch for the Ren channel. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Getting ready to close. Closing. And our energy jump for the do channel. Part 1. Inhaling. And exhaling. Transitioning to part 2, inhaling as we come up, exhaling coming down. Closing. Keeping the feet together so we can retain all that wonderful energy, bringing the palms together, transferring some of the energy that we've been cultivating, gathering into the palms. And then placing the palms at the lower dantian. 9 times, circling clockwise. Nine times, circling counterclockwise. Resting the palms at the lower dantian. Closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding and gathering the chi into the lower dantian. Exhaling. Allowing the chi to settle and store. So it is there for you to use throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling, guiding, gathering all that chi that you've been cultivating over the past half hour into the lower dantian, filling it up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store. So it is there for you to use throughout the rest of your day. Thank you, wonderful Qigong family. If you want to stick around for our fall exercises, please do so. This is the first day, second day of fall exercise series number 4. Henry went over them yesterday. This one is for the fall equinox. It's pretty cool, and if you get a chance, please check out his video describing the exercise, because he's gonna be the best one to do it. I think he'll probably have the video up shortly. Maybe not quite yet, but shortly. Okay, settling into the space, getting everything set up. Sitting in a cross-legged position, whichever works best for you. So full lotus, half lotus, simple cross-legged. I like to be elevated a little bit. It helps with my knees. whatever modification works for you. And we're sitting, still letting the tailbone drop and reaching the top of the head subtly up into the sky. We're elongating the spine. Tip of the tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Placing our hands into loose baby fists as we rest the backs of the hands on the thighs. Closing the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing the mind to relax and quiet. Allowing the breath to enter the torso fully and exit freely. And opening the eyes. Okay, I'm going to try to mirror you. So we're gathering, creating a good seal at our ears. Inhaling as we turn the torso to the right. And then staying in this position as we exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. And then exhaling as we come back to the center. Releasing for a moment and gathering. I meant to say turning to the left. I might have said turning to the right. But the first direction we're going to is the left. Once you've regrouped, we're now going to turn to the right. So gathering, creating that firm seal. Inhaling now to the right. Staying here as we exhale. In. Out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Back to the center. Taking a moment to regroup. Right now we get to go from side to side at your own pace using your own breath. Making sure once again to create that really strong seal. So you're not trying to squish your head, but you do want to make that seal, make that connection between the palms, the hands, and the ears, okay? So we're going from side to side. If you want, take your break in between, or you can just turn from one right into the next. That's up to you. Here we go. 2 more times on each side. While we're waiting for everyone to get to the same point once again, I'll go over the closing exercises for seasonal exercises, the same ones we've been doing. So placing the hands one on top of the other. Traditionally, women place their left hand on top, women traditionally place their right hand on top. Thumbs are connected. Then we're doing our teeth pressing. And our teeth pressing, once again, traditionally men do this 36 times. Women do this traditionally 24 times. We're circling the tongue in the mouth 9 times clockwise, 9 times counterclockwise. And then with all that wonderful, precious saliva that we've generated within our mouths, we're gonna swish it around our teeth, making sure to get all of the teeth. And everyone's doing this 36 times. After that, we're swallowing the saliva in thirds, allowing each third to come down to the lower dantian and rest before then swallowing the other 2/3. So, coming into the space. There we go. Closing the eyes. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing the mind to relax into the breath, allowing the breath to relax the body, and allowing the chi that you've cultivated over this past 45 minutes to settle and store within the lower dantian so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Thank you, wonderful people.